He has heard our prayer.
2 weeks, Papa. 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks,
Nana Akufo Addo US.
The president, Nana Akufo Addo, was traveling.
I believe, sir, about Joy Online. Papa.
Now, I believe that this story was reported on Joy Online.
About social media, so those days.
It went viral on social media in those days.
All right, Abusia, Yamama Kwaba de K Lover Media, so social YouTube or High Lovers TV Africa. And my choice the great Owusu Bempah, somehow would do good and all thing. Now, say secret will be in where we knew. Oboso, myjoyonline.com is story no. I'm no man penny too quiet play no. Hey, Shama Yama. Opi nim near the great Owusu Bempah and sana ma or man penny nanado ne ho amasem. A man ni playing Bible true nya problem. myjoyonline.com e posti yes our story no send na work no. The great Owusu Bempah boss. Etu de tie na nyamenam the great Owusu Bempah so ye ya o man penny nanado danko Akufo Addo. Playing Afanamo. K-Lover Media Lovers TV Africa.
He said, so long as I am here, what you are doing will not be successful. Now, if anybody thinks that he's got power,
if
anybody believes that he's got power, so he can use his evil power to take the life, to take a leader or choose a leader, that person is joking.
Sir President, who told you?
To take the life of the president, that's a joke.
I'm saying, wouldn't be a cost. And then some Osofo TMA Menka so bi bemia onwuda.
Now, I am not saying that if there is anybody who is very close to me, that person will never die. But if it is not yet your time, who God has brought to dwell under my wings,
so
even if that person is in the mouth of death, that person will come out again. Unless the person is disobedient, obstinate, hardened heart, stiff-necked. Now, as they were performing their rituals and they were ascending in the spiritual realm, Elijah was drawing them down.
Time, no my penny bitigana kunyasu.
Now, in a certain time when we used to have a certain president,
my bedroom.
I was in my room, my bedroom.
Now, and
the house where I live is not very nice. So it's not a place God should visit very often.
Because if you're in airport residential.
Because my house is not in airport residential. I live at Adringano.
Latest.
Now, I built my house years ago, so it's not as new as some of the new house we have. I was in my room. I was not fasting. I was not even praying.
And a divinity smile.
And divinity dispatched his spirits to visit me. God bears me witness. And the Spirit of the Lord said to me, about that person who was the leader of Ghana. At that time, it was Nana Addo Danko Akufo Addo. And the Spirit of the Lord came to me and said to me, my servant, take a look at this. And so I took a look. And I saw the firmament of heaven. And I saw a plane. And I saw that the plane caught fire in the air. And at that time, the president was in the plane. And there were some of the party leaders in the plane with him. And the vision left me. And I said to the Lord, Lord, what does this mean? And the Lord said to me, go and say to them, what I have revealed to you is about to happen. And I'm going to show you what you will do, so that you and their leaders will do together. Directions. And it is a prophetic direction, so that what you have seen and have showed you will not manifest. It will not come to pass. Now, when I came to my consciousness, I called Nana Kwesi, and I told him, Nana, there is trouble. And if we don't act very fast, we will not hear good news. Because the enemy wants to quench the candle light, the flame of the candle. And I said to Nana Kwesi, call Bishop Ajiman Prepe for me. MPP, headquarters. And then make a call to the party headquarters, NPP party headquarters. And I mean Bishop Ajiman Prepe, Prophet Ajiman Prepe. MPP for one year, party leader. And I said Mr. Freddie Blay. And then I asked Bishop Ajiman Prepe, who is the party chairman of NPP? And he told me it was Mr. Freddie Blay. And I told Bishop Ajiman Prepe to come to my house. So he came to my house, myself, Prophet Ajiman Prepe, and Reverend Nana Kwesi, the three of us. Bishop Ajiman Prepe, I am a witness. So Bishop Ajiman Prepe is my witness. So we placed the call, and I told them, don't bother to drive here. I am driving there. I am coming there myself. Mr. Freddie Blay, Mr. Freddie Blay, don't come to me. I am coming to you. So we drove. So when we got there, Muslim, when we got there, there was Mr. Freddie Blay was there. And there was another man who was a Muslim who was there. So when I got there, I told them the revelation I had seen. Now, even before I ended what I was saying, while I was speaking, Mr. Freddie Blay, the man who was seated with Mr. Freddie Blay, who is or was a Muslim, he screamed out with a loud voice. And he said, Prophet of God, what you have just told us, I had a dream about it last night. I saw it in my dream. Now listen to what the guy said. Now the man who was the Muslim seated with Mr. Freddie Blay said that he is gifted and he can see. No position. MPP. Now at that time he occupied a position either in the party or in government. No, so beautiful. And he told me, Prophet of God, anytime I see something in a dream, it comes to pass. But last dawn, I had a dream, and that is what I saw. And that is what brought me to the party office to come and share the dream I have. And the same thing. The dream I had with the party chairman, Mr. Freddie Blay, and you are here in the same moment, sharing the same revelation. Mr. Freddie Blay, friend, pennyphobia more party office. So Mr. Freddie Blay invited some of the party officials who were at the party office that day. And he asked me, Prophet Owusu Bempah, what shall we do? And I told them what they ought to do. And together, 3 days, we did it together for 3 days continuously. I believe intercessors no cry. I believe I selected some of the intercessors and some of my pastors, and we spent 3 days
prayers and directions.
Making prayer, 3 days making prayers.
MPP
lots of the leaders in MPP were there while we were praying. Now, when we finished the direction which God gave me, the Lord said to me, He has heard our prayer.
2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks,
Nana Akufo US.
The president, Nana Akufo, was traveling.
I believe, sir, about Joy Online. Papa. Now,
I believe that this story was reported on Joy Online.
About social media, so those days.
It went viral on social media in those days.
Nana Akufo plane no taking off on the jato.
Now, when the plane wherein the president sat took off, one of the engines caught fire.
God being so good, and a pilot.
God being so good, the altitude it had reached was not so high, so the pilot came down and landed. Now, before that day, the Lord had already given me a revelation that the president was traveling by air and the aircraft caught fire. And so imagine God did not reveal it, and even if after God had revealed it, we did not pray about it and we did not deal with it. Just imagine what would have happened. You see, I didn't make noise about this. Some of you will be hearing this for the very first time, perhaps. Because we don't do these things to boast about them. So God used the prophets and the servants of God to save the life of the president of Ghana at that time. And so there is this point I want to make. I want to say this. Men of God and prophets in Ghana. If Ghanaians will listen to what I'm about to say, let's leave the prophets and the men of God alone, so that whatever they will see, which is destructive, they will have the liberty to speak about it, talk about it, and then the hearers will do something about it, so that God will deliver the nation from destruction. Now, if you have a revelation and you want to talk about it, you'll entertain some amount of fear.
Because
many people in the nation do not respect prophets, because they are labeled prophets as evil. They call prophets names like fake prophets. Now, I cannot stand here and say to you that every prophet is of God. Now, so long as God has not given me the power of judgment to judge others, I cannot judge anyone. So, though it is true that there are some which are not genuine, some which are fake, let's also concede on the fact that there are some which are genuine and authentic. Not all of us are fake. There are many men of God that are genuine. Even the officer on your now, even that person you believe to be fake, who made you a judge? Who are you to judge someone of another man's house? So the fact that a handful of them are not genuine, should we condemn all? Should we throw the baby out with the bathwater? Elijah said, let's prove which God has more power. And let's prove which God you should put your trust in.